The Witcher 3 just because I just wanted to play it again. Watching it on Netflix made me hyped up, and I said, fuck it, let me start playing it again. And we are at level 36. Not too crazy, not too bad. Oh shit. Let me turn off the camera. I know that's controller, but I'm playing the dark. And this is my player, not too crazy. Like, most of my friends who started playing, they're like, wow, you're so high up. But I was like, ah, it's all good. But yeah. This is my inventory right now. And let's start going, guys.
Slow now. Whoa.
But yeah, so I had the game for a while. I had to start a new game just to remember the buttons, the layouts. And I came back to it. I wanted to start with my different account because I do have 2 accounts. So this is my primary account, but I did wanted to play on my other account to make different choices. And but I might be playing with both of them. But this is my main one, of course. So we're gonna rock with this one. We bought the DLCs a great price for like $3.99, I think it was. So guys, it's until the 17th, I think, of January. So you better hope to buy it. I'm buying both of the DLCs. But yeah, so enjoy the video, like and subscribe, and just enjoy the gameplay. We arrived.
Never seen this side of you.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
Well, that's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
Nimble hands you got there.
I should hope so. I'm a surgeon.
Think I prefer you using them this way.
Less blood?
More beauty.
There's a beauty to surgery, I assure you.
I know. Just out here, in this landscape, it does more for me than in an operating room. Remember to bring the sensor?
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my satchel. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber, aniseed, and juniper. All rather smoky when lit.
Thanks. Might come in handy.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea.
Okay.
If there's any trouble...
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum. Wraiths. Nudist.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
last of the surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Votive fire. Lit in honor of the dead. Old custom.
Ooh.
Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for. Old tombstone. Inscription's almost worn off completely. Alexei, age 19. Beloved son and brother.
Nope, it doesn't. Huh. Damn. Hey! Spider! That's disgusting. Again?
Come on.
Oh my god, I hate spiders. Especially in this game. That's not good. Alright, y'all pissing me the fuck off. Fucking disgusting. Eee. Huh. Coins. I'll get you some coins. Where the hell this is leading to though? Oh, my phone's there. Oh damn. Oh, that's a lot. Not that, eh. I don't have to take this. Crowns. Yes, sir. Oh, that was an adventure, alright. We go back where we was.
Honoratina, loving wife of Kestatis, died in 1257. Eulalia von Everek, died in 1250. Kestatis? Not who I'm looking for.
This one's already done. I'll check this one, check this one. went through there. Oh.
Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everec, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room. Life and death, fire and blood. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return, and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood, life and death. I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me, stranger. Why?
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everec's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestetis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet Olgierd, you will never see again. I'll rip out your heart.
That's enough.
For Olgierd's blood.
Damn.
Oh shit, he has a hammer.
You die here, vagrants!
Y'all wanna try that again?
My. Ornery whoresons those von Everecs, eh?
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec, brother to Olgierd.
Yeah, they look alike.
Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family. They started it.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? They're dead as it is. Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you hurt him, I fear I shall have to kill you.
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd's. I'm here on business.
I'm a swiving corpse, with no interest in important matters, yours or any other buggers. The sole thing I miss is feasting, corporal diversion, so to speak. But alas...
Mentioned you like to enjoy yourself. Well, just so happens that's why I'm here. Your brother sent me.
How is the old rogue? What I wouldn't give to ride by his side again.
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something a corpse should find interesting.
Interesting? Out with it. What do you have in mind?
He's immortal.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me. After my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and fuck? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well, then think of a way to make it possible.
How?
Revive my flesh.
No can do. Besides, body's probably decomposed.
Then bloody come up with another way. I'll not go anywhere in this state.
Guess I could bring someone here, and you could borrow their body just for the night.
You wish me to possess someone?
Yeah?
Say I agree. Whose body would I inhabit?
Dunno. One of Olgierd's men, maybe? Or a peasant who'd agree to do it for coin?
Oh, no. I shan't crawl into the skin of some unwashed bandit or dung-eating swineherd. I've a better idea.
Oh no, not gonna happen.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Geralt, wake up. Open your eyes. Where are the smelling salts?
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely, and so near the wonders concealed a bit higher.
Have you gone mad?
Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you, promised to stay and stroke my chin, and I shall spend the rest of eternity in a hound's body, trotting along by your well-turned calves.
Geralt, what's happened to you?
Geralt? I'm Vladimir.
What?
Blast. Fine, give me a moment. Yeah, definitely don't like being possessed.
You'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Geralt, care to explain what's going on here?
Bruh.
Sorry about that, Shani. That wasn't me.
So who was it?
Me?
Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt, there's no one else here.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. There's potential in that.
Ah, come on.
Leave Shani out of this.
Ah, is that a name? Lovely. A perfect name for a perfect lass.
You're testing my patience.
As you are mine. Can you please explain what's going on here?
Oh, fiery. Temperament matches the drapes.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir von Everec the time of his life. Turned out, he's a ghost. So, willing or not, I gotta lend him my body.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you're possessed?
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me, coyly grinning at you. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him. His mind, his intent.
But what if I want to talk to you, not him?
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid!
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
My sentiments exactly. Between you and me, this Witcher fellow is an awful bore.
Only sometimes.
Ha! Seems we're kindred spirits. So, off to the nearest hedgerow?
I'm afraid I have to turn you down, dear ghost.
A shame. In that case, point me to the nearest brothel.
I've got a better idea. You see, I've a friend who's getting married. She invited me to the wedding, but I need an escort. I had hoped that when Geralt saw me weaving the garland for the wedding, he'd invite me, but, well, I hoped wrong.
All is not lost, Pudding. I shall escort you. No better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change. So, we'll meet at the temple.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find I despise them all the more. Could we not meet after the ceremony, go straight to the feast?
All right. Seems we've no other option.
Splendid. Then I shall see you at the wedding manor.
I must say, Witcher, a man could lose his head for a lass like that. And that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec, famed for his taste in women. So tell me, honestly now, man to ghost, are you her paramour? For if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance. But if not, then... the Haylofts we shall devastate together.
Let's say we were more than friends, once upon a time.
You tried to hide it, but I smelled a tryst. I know a thing or two about men, you see. A shame, though. I'd have satisfied her well. But no cavalier would rot in another's garden. So, Witcher, time for the wedding?
Let's go.
Onward! I'll be right behind you.
Oh, this guy sent me a message. Need to charge my controller. No.
A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses? This whole witcher's life, what's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Bloody fine mount.
Spooking my horse. Roach doesn't like ghosts.
Bruh, he's my ghost. He's my horse now. That's weird.
Hey there.
Damn. There we go.
Run,
Let's go.
Roach.
Should I change clothes for the wedding? Do I even have fancy clothes? I think I could get some fancy clothes. But she said escort. Let me see something real quick. The guy to buy clothes, but I don't remember from where. Alright guys, let me see if I can find.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgerd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Old cocksucker Yaramir caught us. Those were the days.
Surface here. Dig their way out.
Let me meditate a little bit. Oh, now are you?
Silver. Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
That's it? Are people coming back?
Giddy up. need to wait.
This is very romantic.
Fuck off.
Behold, wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in, wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic.
Where am I supposed
You
to go?
need a robe. One
Yeah.
daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
Exactly.
What do you mean? What about that?
Oh man, I gotta steal clothes. Fuck. But alright.
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
Ah, this'll do wonderfully.
I would at least like give them like 20 crowns. Be like, yo.
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
I mean, the boots don't look bad, but okay.
And we must be neat.
Bro, I'm already shaved. What is you doing? Well, you gave me the haircut that I like. That's not bad.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more intimately.
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way, my strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids. But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
Yeah, she is so like.
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
What a lovely Rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgierd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my Rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Shani, where are you right
Time to meet and be greeted.
Okay.
Time to say hello. Be nice now.
Okay.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law, will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Okay, I'm not gonna be rude.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Man, he a bitch. It's like, no, I'm not gonna help her. Okay, what should we do? Huh.
No, please! Look at them fools falling over themselves to catch a
Nah,
crazy pig. Smearing their wedding garb with...
Oh, lady. What they got here?
Shoe! Quick now! It's shameful.
I'd like you got there, haven't you?
So they're just naked in there.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with 1 foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked
Demelosi.
it in.
We'll poke you.
Sí. Dímelo, Zeta, que es la que yo vi. Nada, aquí jugando de Witcher tranquilo.
For it. Rubbish game.
Tranqui, tranqui.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry
Pero no, aquí
folk have other
tranquilo, papi, día
diversions.
libre, hay que, ya
It's
tú
the
sabes, hay
object.
que descansar de verdad.
Tosses
Yo
a
estaba
shoe
más
in the
feliz, yo,
water,
ay Dios
he's got to
mío.
dive in and fish it out.
Estamos que, ay Dios mío, 12 horas de
Takeda
trabajo.
says Hugo bye.
¿De qué se juego, baby? Papi, esto es un juego de aventura. Tienes que buscar el trailer, está chévere. Y bajaron de precio $19.99. De aventura, tú matas dragones, monstruos raros. Ahora mismo yo estoy en una boda y un fantasma está dentro de mí tomando mi cuerpo. Porque tengo que hacer unas misiones especiales. Pero papi, de aventura, bien chévere, gráficas duras. Yo te envío videos de trailers, pero vale la pena. El juego es ahora 20 pesos. Papi, te digo, yo me tardé 3 meses. Porque subir de level es difícil, pero si quieres seguir mirándolo, pero papi, vale la pena. De verdad, este juego es de aventura y vale la pena. Ahora es como con una parte aburrida, porque es parte de la historia, pero...
Oh, there's more to come.
Diablo SEVCB.
Le tengo que dar pausa mucho porque los comentarios... Nada, poner para que se vean los comentarios. Así no tengo que darle para atrás. Advanced Settings y vamos a ver. Aquí estamos. Incluir los comentarios. Papi, de verdad, este juego es duro. Ahora, como estamos en una boda, tenemos que hacer las ceremonias, divertirnos y eso. Ok.
Woo!
Observe,
My eyes are glued.
Esto es todo. Creo que ese era. Ah, míralo aquí. Okay, creo que ya lo conseguí.
Just when you think you know all the plowfolk's customs, they surprise you with slippers.
So now the shock's faded. Perhaps you could stop talking and fish out my shoe, which I so unfortunately lost in the pond.
Vamos a ver dónde es que está este. Ah. Son todos. Yo creo que esos son todos los zapatos. Ya estamos.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silt could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out. I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Mm-hmm. Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Okay. So ahora vamos a ver qué hay que hacer.
Nothing like a good swim. Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
I'm not good playing that game.
Shagging. Don't lift a finger around the yard. So, if you're right.
What are you doing here?
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, woo scoop, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort.
Bellaco. Tú sabes, papi.
That'll not squeeze.
Pero es un
copies on
fantasma
my
que está dentro, aunque el
daughter, oh no.
personaje realmente... Él no es... la serie está
Who's
en Netflix, que la puedes
so
ver. Y puedes aprender el juego igualito que la serie. Pero el chamaco tiene sus gatas, papi. Él tiene lo suyo.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a Witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be
Papi,
great fun.
yo solo vi 3 episodios y sí está dura, de verdad está dura. Y como yo jugué el juego, papi, te explica un poco del pasado antes de todo. Pero yo no jugué The Witcher 1 ni 2 porque, tú sabes, mis padres no tenían dinero así. Yo pensé comprarme el 2 y jugar en el PlayStation 3, pero la serie está buena, la verdad. Para una nueva cosa, ¿me entiendes? Porque ya todas las series que yo estaba viendo terminé eso. Para ver The Witcher está buena, ¿verdad? Yo tú digo, te sientas con tu mujer a sentarla a ver y está bueno. A mi novia le gustó.
The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks.
Following
So I shall
some
follow
dog's
these.
trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest.
Ahora, ese es el poder de él. Puede ver cosas que, tú sabes, otros humanos no pueden ver.
No discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
Este chamaco está llorando. Pero la serie está buena y este juego está cabrón.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no
Sí, papi, de verdad, el juego está cabrón. El juego de verdad está duro. Y vale la pena, 20 pesos. Está bueno. Es uno de los poderes que yo tengo, que yo puedo calmar cosas y animales, pero tienes que subir de level.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly.
Y pues,
Roll
fui para
ground,
cocinar para
that
algo.
sort of sport.
Pero que el juego está duro y este DLC, 4 pesos. Y el otro nuevo está en 9 pesos.
Roll over.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Ve, y ahora ya tú ves el fantasma.
Climb
Así.
down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe
Papi,
than sorry, I
el juego
always
está
say.
bien largo porque la jodienda es del...
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle
El
yet.
juego, mala mía que está escuchando. El problema con el juego es que tú tienes que subir de level. Y subirse de level se tarda. Papi, se tarda bastante, eso yo me tardé un montón. Yo me tardé 3 meses para terminar el juego. Pero sí, el juego está bueno, es largo, con cojones, porque tú tienes que subir de level, porque si no subes de level, cuando tú vas contra los jefes, chacho, va a estar bien difícil. Yo hago misiones main quest y hago las side quest, también tú tienes misiones de matar monstruos, que yo te puedo enviar una imagen de cómo es, pero papi, duro. Tú te tardas. El DLC, yo estoy haciendo DLC y he hecho un par de misiones, hay contenido de verdad. Cuando tú quieres jugar un juego para ti solo, divertirte, de verdad que este juego vale la pena.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they tossed me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
Oh, sí, papi, y tus decisiones son importantes, papi. Tus decisiones son bien importantes.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
El juego, por ejemplo, tú tienes 2 mujeres. Un ejemplo, tienes 2 mujeres y tú tienes que decidir. Yo bien pendejo, traté de decidir las 2 y me cogieron de pendejo, pero es chévere. El juego, las decisiones son bien importantes. Ves, mi poder.
You're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Your charlatans.
Pero ves, por ejemplo, si yo no tuviese esta habilidad, yo tengo que pelear con él o pagar. Por eso al principio, la primera vez que yo jugué, porque yo lo pasé 2 veces, y tengo una tercera vez que con mi otra cuenta estoy tratando de pasarlo, pero cuando la primera yo lo jugué, papi, yo tenía que pelear con cojones, porque es que como yo no tenía esa habilidad, no son verdad, me cago en la madre. Me caso yo. Que siendo el diablo, lo mató bien rápido. A ver si puedo coger. Él tiene la medicina. Diablo, qué cojones. Yeah. Ay, Dios mío. No, papi, el juego vale la pena. 20 pesitos. De verdad, vale la pena, yo, y te lo digo yo de corazón. Yo gasté 60 y fueron 60 pesos que de verdad que no perdí ni un centavo. El DLC me lo voy a comprar el jueves que cobro. El otro DLC, este es uno de los DLC. Ok. Y ahora el loco yo, hijo de puta. Pumba llegó y lo mató.
I found your fire liquor, but he gave up the ghost on the way back. Too much vodka.
Just my luck to hire a drunk. And Demon, what's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
The dog's small beer. No fire eating, that's the grief.
Aye, grief. No show. Oh no. What can we do?
Vamos a continuar.
I regret the loss as well. But there. You've put on a lovely wedding even without him.
You think so? Truly?
Yo no quiero desperdiciar porque el fantasma solo tiene tiempo limitado para divertirse, eso de verdad. Yo no quiero quemarle la lengua, aunque yo no quiero quemarle la lengua al chamaco, porque tú eres el chamaco.
You marry your daughter off today.
Pero papi, el juego sí tiene cosas y papi empiezan a hacer, ya tú sabes, en la ¡ah!
Witcher speaks wise words, my dear. Come, let's see to the guests.
Yes, let's. Thank you, Witcher, for your trouble. And your kind words.
Esta está bien rica. Ella quiere el... Ya tú sabes lo que ella quiere. Vamos a ver qué más hay que hacer. Ah, yo creo que ahora están bailando.
Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
Tengo que apretar botones.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher, Geralt, and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
Lo que sí, por lo que puedes ver, el juego algunas veces es tan grande que tiene un poquito de error. Por ejemplo, la chamaquea esa nos traspasó. Pero eso es lo que hace el juego, tú sabes, único.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Sí, papi, yo sé cuál juego tú estás hablando de Facebook. Es algo parecido. Yo me recuerdo a Facebook 3. En Xbox 3. Yo, ese mismo Facebook. Yo jugué el 2 un rato y yo jugué Facebook 3 un ratito también. Mi favorito fue el 2.
Call it idle curiosity.
Oh yeah.
How many have you had?
Many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms.
Pero sí, es algo parecido a Facebook. Yo. Pero papi, tienes que tener paciencia con el juego porque algunas veces tienes que subir de level y subir de level es difícil. Yo estoy en level 35, papi, en mi otra cuenta, level 8. Y los panas míos, Alan, como tú subes de level y eso.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
What do you mean, hands to
Okay,
myself?
what?
That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I thought you two would enjoy it.
Oh, I like to kiss. And get kissed. But mostly with one person at a time. And there's two of you in there.
Aye, yet only one did what set your heart aflame. Me.
Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? You'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's adrift.
Please?
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Probably I'd have done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everec.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, it was actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter Odin, Master Mirror. I know what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you
Pero
talk.
honestamente esto ha sido una de las misiones más largas que yo he tenido que hacer hablando.
Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
Vamos a ver qué se puede hacer ahora.
The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Gingerbread's now got flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. Touch it. Let you smooth it. Stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like you.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everec?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you anymore. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies. Not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy.
Bruh.
Nothing's ever come of that mix.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds. Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness. Fortune smile upon you, White Wolf.
What's going on there?
Sudah.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, maybe.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope?
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. Stupid swine. They infuriate me anymore. I'll whack them with a sign. You see that, Shawnee? One pig penned. Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Master Witcher, we ain't seen such pig-chasing skill in a long time.
Your family had an ample pen, didn't they? Go on, admit it.
My family had many pens, but that in no way means I had any practice chasing pigs.
However it were, the crown's going to a good man.
And the king's chosen maid deserves a fitting favour. Here.
Just don't go hiding it in some pouch. Brandish it on your horse so that all folk may see.
What do you say to that, Shawnee? Ever witnessed such a...
You're clearly a natural at chasing pigs through mud. You were a joy to watch.
How does my heart's captor like the prize I won for her?
The rag-stuffed piggy? It's lovely, truly. I've always dreamed of owning one.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everec does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your
way. My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? Then how?
In Novigrad? Oxenfurt? Why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Jeske, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our day on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Oh, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Had enough peasant spawn? Got yourself a match for a Von Everett? A witcher? Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone.
You always that charming in life?
It worked.
Listen.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
Done for.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
You, what do you want?
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Sir Dwarves, may your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cut, may they sail many up there, and meet God's call.
Ah! Oh, sick Yes, handsome. How are you faring?
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Perhaps you'd care to sit down to some Gwent with us.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insults.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
I'd have you play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many news.
Normally we
I needn't.
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach it.
Oh, weaseling.
What do we
feel good?
I meant.
But you lost.
I say, we We can't flee just a minute.
Hear that? Agreed. 5% is yours.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everec. Rogues long... Exactly. Time to drink! We are at a...
Aye, let's drink.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward, the next diversion.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply. But it would have been a beautiful speech.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani. Take your place.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Brides will look eternal, bridegroom let's beware, or she'll make you a couple in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Storm on his brow. Must be said
Garland, garland, garland.
cow. You'll get the cow back above the calf the hay. So drink and be merry.
Some horns. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light, a team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I received one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everec, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everec will bother you no more.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A Witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.